Hi there, my name is Franco Casillas, and today I want to present you someone really special for me, and her name is Kira. So, Kira is a crossbreed dog that adopted around 2 months ago. It is actually a funny story. Before, I have been wanting to adopt a dog for a long time, but I just didn't get my parents to let me do it. It is impressive to see how social media reaches a large amount of people just through simple posts and videos. And I actually got influenced by social media like TikTok and Instagram to adopt a dog. From there on, I started putting the idea on my parents of adopting a puppy. Of course, this idea will first be completely rejected by them, but as past time, they started to get a little bit convinced. And one day, out of the blue, my mom asked me if I wanted to adopt Kira. Let me tell you how this happened. So, a friend of my mother works, or at least is engaged with the social media groups with Facebook, for example, that are responsible for rescuing and giving an adoption dogs and pets. So that friend told my mother if she wanted to adopt a certain dog. And then my mother told me or asked me if I wanted that. I of course said yes. But when we wanted to adopt that dog, he was already taken. So my mom started to search other dogs to adopt. And she found out Kira. Then asked me, and for me it was like love at first sight. And of course I told her that yes, I wanted her. And in that exact week we went for her and bring her home. And from there on, I started taking her for her, putting in all the medications and vaccines that she needed, and in overall giving her food and playing with her and everything that means having a dog, a puppy. But now I want to tell you all the benefits that you can get by having a pet at home. For instance, according to an Australian national survey, the people that own pets like cats and dogs were more likely to visit the doctor less times at the year. And also, they could reduce sleeping problems and medication for heart problems. Moreover, having a pet at home provides you with a sense of companionship, which can improve your emotional state and also your sense of security and the level of responsibility that you have. Also, and a journal of social applied psychology showed that people that own pets were more likely to complete their cardiac rehabilitation. And I can assure you that most of these benefits are true, and that having a pet is really satisfying to see the real life problems that street pets have to carry. According to Emmanuel Peraza, General Director of the Civil Association Defensoría Animal, around 500,000 pets are abandoned annually. There are a lot of factors that contribute to this situation, but Peraza highlights two main ones: the culture of buying a pet and the careless mistake of getting a pet without knowing what it involves. But don't worry, there are a bunch of things you can do to address these situations by making little changes inside. One of the most important things you can do And one of the best actions you can take is to adopt a dog, or a cat or pet, thereby saving the lives of pets that wouldn't be able to survive otherwise, or will be just waiting for an owner to come to take care of them. Sometimes it is really difficult to find the right place where to adopt a pet, but there are a lot of places available. For example, Petco, Instagram advertise projects like Proyecto Salvavidas, or even other social media groups that are in charge of rescuing dogs and going through the right play process to get them vaccinated and adopted. And don't worry, on each of their sites they will be having all the specifications and all the stages you will need to go through in order to adopt your dog or your pet. Here I will leave you two of their sites. Also, on their sites, on the websites, they will also have information about the basic things you will need to have in order to take care of your pet. For example, food, comb, crate, and other essentials that you will need when you are at home with your pet. Moreover, you will also have work to do by yourself. As your responsibility, you will need to learn how to be patient and understand certain things like the behavior of your pet and how to build positive behaviors and educate in the right way your pet. All this knowledge is available on the internet. There are tons of videos on YouTube and TikTok and on social media like Instagram and Facebook. There is plenty of room for investigation. You can look up for academic journals and information in the library, Google Library, and in other sites on the internet. Having a pet is a roller coaster of emotions. Sometimes you feel really stressed, but others you feel immensely happy. What I want to say is that at the end of the day, they are part of our families. So please help me to change our society. Fewer pets waiting for families to come. Fewer pets on the streets. Less suffering. Changing our mindset will change our reality. Thank you all for hearing, and goodbye.